Yo, 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 it's your boy Bobby Frost, and Bobby Frost Media presents Triparency. I'm with the beautiful ladies, just Misty.
Hey, y'all, hey.
And Courtney Lynn.
Yo.
And we back after a year. You didn't like that?
It was dry because she was like, yo.
This time.
No. Start it again.
Oh, we just gonna leave it. Okay.
That's how she feeling today. That's how she feeling.
I mean, Courtney always come across dry like that shit.
We ain't even get a drag of the O or nothing.
And y'all be talking about, that's the funny part, you know what I'm saying? I'm the mundane guy. I said, shit, Courtney coming to this bitch every time with the monotone. Yo.
Right. Like,
I never had, I'm just not an introduction type of dude.
So when you meet a nigga, you just be, yo.
I'm Courtney.
How you doing? My name Courtney.
Yeah.
With the C.
I'm not excited.
You ain't the hell. I'm excited to be me. Hey, my name is Misty.
I know.
Okay,
That's
just
your
Misty.
That's your personality. Mine is hey.
I wish I would talk to a chick on the first date. She hit me some shit like that.
I ain't gonna say no yo to no nigga.
And if you come in that bitch, hey.
I mean, if you speak to me, I'm gonna be like, hey, what you want me to do?
Wouldn't he be excited to see you? Like, hey, Courtney, I'm Rob. How are you? You gonna be like,
hey, how you doing? What you want me to do?
Hey, waitress, yeah. Split that down the middle. We going Dutch.
Get her out of here.
I shouldn't be with you if I'm like if we on a dinner date.
You not again can't reciprocate my energy, bitch,
No.
and be excited to see me. Like,
no, if he talk about splitting the bill, I haven't even got that far with you.
We didn't get that right.
And I'm saying hi. What the fuck do you want me to do?
I don't want you to look at me like that.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
Hell yeah.
Especially if I'm doing that.
From this romantic table to the bar.
Get the fuck out my face if I'm feeling like that.
That's bitches. You know what? We're going to have to talk about that one day because over the past weekend, I have been realizing that bitches is making it really hard for dating. So we're going to definitely talk about that one day.
And then you just got to read the room. If a girl is a cold shoulder, she don't want you by her.
How did you get on this date with me? We were saying on a date. I said if you walk up to somebody, if you go into the date and y'all meet and he's excited and he's enthused.
You did not say a date.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, introduce you because he said your introduction is
but
shit.
She
right,
said
and I said y'all on a date.
Well, if I'm on a date and if we're not meeting, I'm not dating nobody on the first meet. That's just me.
You could be walking up to the car. My point is that when y'all speak, if he's enthusiastic,
and I'm saying hi.
Right, we got that already. I just was clarifying to you that I said a date. And bitch, if you was looking like that, I'd be like, oh, okay, well, yeah, this gonna be a fast date. She don't even want to be here. Yeah. Like, she fine. Like, hey. Yeah. I'm realizing that, like I said, I think that myself included, I think that black women particularly is making it really hard.
I'm glad you said that because I ain't never want to come on here and say that shit, but I ain't want to get attacked. But yeah, man, that's real. I be looking at the posts and some of the shit that be viral and be floating around. I be like, man, this shit don't make sense.
Them just be capping posts.
Listen, the posts might be capping, but once the posts don't do it for me. I go comments and I see motherfuckers like I be like, the world.
And some of them bitches ain't that motherfucking bold.
Because they dogged the hell out of this boy on TikTok. I don't know his name, but he be always on there like, let me get this off my chest real quick, then I'm going to get up out of here. He want to be in a relationship, right? And when I say the women be in his comments like, tearing him down. And I be like, damn.
It's like, why even follow him? Like,
they be calling him like, they be like, you too emotional. And like, that's why he can't be in a relationship. And I'm like, God damn, all he want to do is be loved. Shit.
Listen, man. Listen, niggas for the most part, I'm speaking on the behalf of the niggas out there, the males population. It ain't that hard to get us. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's very.
Nah, it ain't hard to get us. Nah, I said get. I didn't say keep. I said get. But to get a female at the point in time, man, like, it be so much shit going on. I'd be like, man, what the fuck? You can't go here. Like, the one shit that was viral, the Cheesecake Factory. I'm like, bitch, if I take you to the Cheesecake Factory,
somebody take me to the Cheesecake
you should be happy.
Yeah, a date is a date.
I just think, listen, with that shit, I just really think all that shit is just for social media. Because if I'm on a date and you picking me up, for one, the bitch was late, like 30 minutes late to the date anyway. And it's like, for one, my new rule when I'm in a dating relationship, put that fucking phone up. Like, why is you recording anything? Like, you just want some type of fucking clout. Like, why is you fucking recording? If I was a dude, I would start smacking these phones out these bitches' hands.
Now, this is why I'm saying, like, I'm just be looking at the shit. I've seen some shit where this was a viral comment they was talking about, when do you ask a man for money? And I'm like, damn.
It wasn't a just per se a man.
When you ask
when you in a relationship, when dating, when do you ask
and you
for anything?
And you heard what Misty said. Like, I seen that shit on there a lot of times. I'm like, wait a minute. So this is
But that's
I'm saying that like because what you don't realize is that it's motherfuckers that really, really ask for pussy. Yeah. Like you don't ask me for something you already got coming. Do what the fuck you supposed to do to get. To
okay, that was gonna be another that's conversation as well. Like, do you think the more a man lead, the more a man not controlling but handle things, that's the more freaky, not freakier, but a girl want to give herself to
submit
to them. Yes, it is.
No. Yes, we do.
It's all.
Yes,
it's depending on the female.
Did you hear what she said, Daddy? Am I your baby?
Listen.
Fuck, we love that.
Yeah,
shit.
that's certain females is. Now, I ain't gonna go into it. But while I was talking to y'all before, I done seen the situation where a motherfucker doing all that and she's still getting her back blew out by another nigga. So apparently.
In some situation,
that main nigga didn't have no good dick.
No, that main nigga, she don't like him. This is what you do is understand. Like I get you supposed to. You're king. You're this. You're not that to her. Like
that's all I'm saying. You just said
that's why you're supposed to be equally yoked with somebody. But I feel like we just kind of. I feel like us we settle instead of actually finding that person that really, literally is your soulmate. I believe in soulmates. You feel me? And I think that everybody is supposed to be with somebody. I don't think it's supposed to be. You know how they be like. Marriage is hard and loving somebody is hard.
It's not hard.
It's not
when you
supposed
actually
to be
love
hard.
That person.
I
mean, get it. We go through shit. Like that's what's hard. But me loving you should not be fucking hard.
Right.
I feel it. So what you been on to, Misty? What you been into?
I have not been doing anything actually. My birthday just passed on the 30th. You know, I went hard that weekend. I am now officially like auntie as fuck.
Cougar.
So is it cougar first and then auntie? I think it's like auntie
you cougar.
then
No,
cougar.
you cougar now, girl. You out and proud for them young niggas. They looking at you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And I've been tripping, too. I had to get it out my system, too. Speaking of that, yeah. I've been with the young niggas hard. I don't know. It could be a thing because you're getting older. But
that's what it is. That cougar coming out, you like, werewolves, when they get to see the moon, full moon, they turn to werewolves. Mm-mm. When y'all get to a certain age, that cougar come out, y'all get on the prowl.
Yeah. I ain't been on shit, though. Just chilling, Still getting my life together. We still at the beginning of the year. Still got a lot of work to do. Whole lot of days left to accomplish what I got to accomplish. Still waiting for my shit to come out on Tubi. I'm still let y'all know about that, City of Shadows. And, I'm just still
when she blow,
working hard. I'm focused on me.
When she blow, I'm going to be that nigga on the sideline like, yeah. I remember when she was like this, y'all.
Get your yellow ass on. Get security. I'm just playing. Let me stop for that run up. No,
what you been on, Courtney?
I've been like on the same shit. I'm really being strict. I don't give a fuck who asks or what we're doing or me spending money. Money is a big issue for me because I have a shopping problem. I don't give a fuck where it's at, what store it's at. I have a problem. So I've been saving money, been cutting corners on shit, been not going nowhere. And my whole discipline thing is I don't care if it's free or anything. I'm trying to be disciplined, not having the urges to do shit because...
So you over there like Pookie when it comes to retail?
No, hell yeah, because that's all I do at night is shop. Like that's all I do.
My foot itching. I'm sorry, y'all.
I thought you were saying for the Pookie situation, like it's calling me.
It's
shit. No, I don't shop. She got a shopping problem. Two of my friends got shopping problems. I don't.
I have trying to be disciplined and not going a lot of unnecessary places I don't really need to go because I don't want that urge. So when I start school, I'm gonna be working less, not having enough money, so I've just really been saving, staying home, and trying to stay disciplined. That's my whole fucking thing is to be disciplined.
I feel you. I ain't been on shit, man. I just know I was just drunk as fuck Sunday, man. Like that's what
you was celebrating my birthday without me.
No, that wasn't that. It was the football. You know what I'm saying? The Lions. So I ended up
like a whole big ordeal.
Goddamn, womp womp.
Man, I ain't gonna even hit the shit because I don't want to do y'all like that because I'm not a Lions fan. I'm a Raiders fan.
It don't fucking matter. Was the Raiders in there?
No, the Ravens was. I was
okay. So it don't matter if your team is not in there and you from Detroit, nigga. You know the rule.
I'm not from Detroit. I'm from Flint, but
Michigan. I'm sorry.
I'm messing with you.
Quit playing with me before I jump off the table. You go for them.
Listen, this is the thing. This is the first time in my life I ever pulled for the Lions. I literally was pulling for the Lions. It hurt me when they lost. I said, damn, I see how y'all feel as a true dedicated Lions fan because I just wanted them to get through because I'm like, if they make it to the Super Bowl, I'm going to Vegas. I talked to my dog. I said, man, I just going to have to figure this one out right here on the fly. And, it didn't happen. But it was crazy because I ended up going to Rouge starting off. And I didn't know when I know going on Sundays and Rouge, you're going to see Sunday's best. You seen the cowboy hats and the big-ass hats from the ladies and shit. And they be down there fly. They be stepping. And then I said, oh, shit, they got a birthday coming on this motherfucker, too. So I was in there, I said, man, let me get up out of here, because I was catching eyes from somebody mamas and grandmamas. I said, boy, that'd be just my luck. Nigga fight you over grandmama.
No, for sure.
So I said, let me slide on up out this motherfucker. One came and said, can I sit by you, baby? I said, yeah, you know, ain't nothing wrong. You want the seat? Because I have the seat with the little back support. I'm like, you can have the seat. Oh, thank you. Then our homegirl, she said, can my homegirls come sit too? I'm like,
oh, you got finessed.
I'm like, yeah, they came and sat down there.
Good job, ladies.
I'm like, go ahead. I wasn't tripping. I was by myself at the table. I wasn't tripping, but you know, they got to getting, you know, a little bit.
They saw you light skinned and it was like, doo-doo. You know, you look around the room, they was like, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay, I'm gonna go over there and sit down first.
Yeah, when I had, but this is what threw me off. When one offered to give me a drink, I said, yeah, she trying to hit on me. I'm like, let me get the fuck up out of here, man.
Why you ain't stay?
No, because I just said, man.
You making it hard for y'all to date. See
no,
what I'm saying?
I'm not dating. That's
It's
my
a
thing. She would have, listen, man, like I said, that looked like that could have been, and hey, I said a couple of them like they might have had BBL or something going on. I said, because a couple of them motherfucking grandmama's ass, the wagon was dragging. I'm like, shit, it'd be just my luck. I step out, nigga, be ready to kill me.
All the people have homegrowns.
No, the waist was too small for me unless they had one of them good ass girdles on. That was
I mean,
the thing.
that
You
gotta
can't know.
But that don't mean you got
real...
a BBL. Like you
I'm cracking a joke about it. I didn't think she had one, but I'm like, I'm cracking a joke. I'm like, damn, that's somebody grandmama.
What's crazy is that I just think it's crazy that that's even like the BBL shit is unreal. I always say that, but the shades, not saying you just threw any because you said you were joking, but since it flopped on the table, I think the BBL shade is unfucking real, man. Like, I just don't give a fuck that much about what somebody else did to their body. Yeah. I think people shouldn't either. God damn.
So shout outs to Rules. I left Rules, went to the row house. Shout out to my cousin Dink and Tez. I went there. That motherfucker was wall to wall.
You were just bar hopping without it. Courtney, did you get a call Sunday?
Yeah, he know I ain't going nowhere.
There you go.
But he did call you?
No.
No, he's supposed to still reach out and let us say no.
I did reach out Sunday.
No, the fuck you didn't.
Go look at the check thread right now.
Say what y'all doing.
Yeah, that's why Courtney said.
Courtney,
go
when did she be on your side?
Pull the receipts. That's you on Facebook, bitch. Was never finna look on.
No, I had to go back out, bitch, because I'm going to the messages.
You said you was at your mama house watching the game. I can tell you before you go look.
Wednesday, no.
So while she's saying it, so then, you know, I went to the row house. That was cool. So I slid back to Rules. So the crowd had changed now, you know what I'm saying? You know.
What time did you go? 6 o'clock, nigga?
Oh,
no,
yeah.
You got to think,
no,
it's two games. No,
you texted me at 8:25, though.
It's two. That's when I went to the row house. It's two different games going. The game started at 3 o'clock. They ain't in until like 11.
You're right.
So then we went back up. I went back up in Rules, and then, you know what I'm saying, it was a whole different crowd. But I'm drunk as fuck now. You know what I'm saying? I'm out there. You know, when the Lions just lost, I'm drunk as hell. I end up going to Northgate. I didn't even know they had that motherfucker back open. Shout out to Chris, man.
They got
it's nice in there.
Karaoke and everything.
Yeah, it's nice. I didn't make it home to 4 o'clock. I said, yeah, this is not for me, man. It took me a day to recover from that shit. Yeah, I said, yeah, it wasn't for me. But that's what I've been on. So we about to start off with them segments now, you know what I'm saying? We're going to be faithfully to them, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to start off with Misty. What we got going on?
Well, first of all, I want y'all to stop starting off with me. You always start with me.
You the lead hitter.
I'm not the lead
You
hitter.
the lead off.
No, I'm not. Y'all know that I had said that I was giving up the 6 boyfriend thing because I did. I eliminated my whole roster on my birthday and I was starting from scratch. So, as of right now, I got 2 on my team right now, and I don't think I'm starting off real well because they homeboys, and I don't think I'm it's not going the way I thought it was gonna go because it's just not going the way I thought it was gonna go. I'm gonna have to spin the block and let y'all know what's going on. I am not fucking anybody, so I am not doing anything wrong. I am just weighing my options.
All I'm worried for Coach Misty, now you GM Misty. See, you went from coach to GM Misty. So now you got to find your star players.
Yeah, I like own the team at this point. You know what I'm saying? I'm like elevating.
Don't end up like MJ, because once he got with the Hornets and the Bobcats, that shit ain't never went nowhere. He ain't never went nowhere as an owner.
But seriously though, let me just put it out there because I need y'all to take this serious because I be dead ass serious. Okay, because I'm not wrong. I don't think I'm asking you, Rob. Here I go, big brother. Listen, one guy is like kind of like bullshitting. You feel me? Like we barely talk. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know why you cut into me. You know what I'm saying? So boom, your boy snuck I don't know if he snuck behind you or not. I don't even really give a damn. That's y'all need to handle that. Y'all friends, not me. So, boom, his boy spent the block. You know what I'm saying? Like, happy birthday, you feel me? I'm like, damn, not you told me happy birthday before your boy. You feel me? So, I ain't really think too much of it. But then, you know what I'm saying? When I said thank you, he spent the block again. Like, where we going? So, I was like, oh, this might be a thing. I think he's shooting his shot. You feel me? But your boy bullshitting. So, at the end of the day, I ain't beating my feet. I'm moving around.
No, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Go with the one that applying the most pressure.
That's what I
That's
said.
it. That's just real.
Yeah, I ain't got time for that.
I just kick the other one to the curb. That's how I would do it. He's
I
done.
think I'm gonna. No, just play. Yeah, I definitely kicked the other one to the curb, y'all. Seriously, I'm not talking to homeboys, but that shit did with my mans because I just ain't got time for that for real. Like I ain't gonna 2024 y'all to death, but we definitely gotta stand on business even with these niggas. And if you ain't doing what I need you to do, I'm moving around. That's that on that.
Okay, Courtney.
So R.I.P. to him. He did not make it fast, and by R.I.P. I mean off the team.
He didn't make the cuts.
He didn't even make the cut.
Listen, you hoop. I play sports. You know when you go on that.
I'm in the draft right now.
You look for that list right there.
Yeah. His name was not on it.
You ain't on that.
I just feel like if you're just not committed to neither one of nobody, it should everybody is up for grabs.
Yeah, I feel like that too because I done already told y'all I don't break up no happy homes, but I run through a motherfucking apartment,
when
and
nobody...
and that's what these be little apart. Ain't nobody, and not to say that they have girlfriends. I'm just saying like motherfucker to me, if you ain't married.
If you're not married and you ain't say we together and we ain't having relations, we not fucking, we not doing nothing, everybody is
I don't give a fuck if we fuck. Keep it moving. And that's just me being me. Keep it the fuck moving. I had heard a poem, y'all. I'm going to share it on my Instagram and on my social media so y'all can listen to it so y'all can see her. And she was saying like the poem was all about her not waiting out for the sex. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And she like, it was deep because she was saying like a lot of women use pussy as their number one value, and she like that ain't. She was like, you can fuck me and still not get in my heart. Like that's not what it's for. She like, but I'm not gonna waste my time.
I gotta give her some claps.
I'm gonna send it to you because it's deep.
That shit.
It's deep. She was like, I'm not gonna waste my time. You know what I'm saying? Trying to build with somebody and then I start liking you and shit. When I fuck you, you can't even give me no orgasm. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy, and she was just, and I feel her.
Send that immediately, man, because I'm about to transition to Courtney. But I gotta say this. I have been saying this for the longest.
Yeah.
The average female, they biggest, whatever you put your most emphasis on is what you value the most. What you value the most is what's most important to you. That's your most important thing. And females always about pussy. It ain't time, it's pussy. I'm not giving you no pussy if you do this. I'm not giving you no pussy if you do this. So you're saying the most valuable thing you have is between your legs.
It's a very valuable thing, but it's not the most valuable. I feel like
it's never, I never just have a time, I never had a time limit on where I should fuck. Well, I just met him or it's only been this. If I want to have sex with you, I'm going to have sex with you because that's what I'm going to do.
Exactly.
Now, if I don't want to, I just don't fucking want to. And that's just pretty clear.
There we go.
So yeah, that's what I'm going. I'm building my roster up. I'm in full blown draft. Y'all better jump in that DM while y'all can, cause baby,
see on the recruit.
I'm recruiting right now.
Send your highlight tapes in, man.
Yeah, let me see what y'all got.
Send your highlight tapes in. What you got for us, Courtney?
There's a lot of shit on social media that's been going, but the main thing is y'all auntie, because I'm not a barb, never have been. I'm not a hater or nothing. Like I fucked with her back with Young Money and shit like that.
Fuck, man, she gonna have her. She gonna be on our ass.
Be on our ass.
God damn.
And good publicity is bad, whichever way. I'm just not loyal to a celebrity at all. But anywho, y'all auntie is cutting the fuck up. Like, she needs to leave the drugs alone for starters. Let's just take the coke off the table, please, off the plates, wherever it's at.
Clean it up, Coke.
Clean it up. Clean.
I'm sorry, Nikki.
Like, she's my bitch though. I'm just not a barb. Like, let's just say that. Like,
I can second that.
Her and Megan Thee Stallion, like, I really don't know what the initial beef is because I just don't be into that shit. It just be so much. They just been sneak dissing each other back and forth without saying nobody's names until Megan came out with his, and she kind of did her in on that one. So
that's crazy because his was the first time I ever even heard a direct blow.
That's what I'm saying. It was a direct. It's always been indirect on both of their parts, but I guess Nikki been double teaming with her ex-friend and shit, getting information, doing chatty ass shit. Cause bitch, you grown.
I think that
fuck, and like you went on fucking live for 48 hours
on a rant.
Yeah. And then turned around and made a diss song about the whole 48 hours, like the same exact shit you said for 48 hours on the diss.
Yeah, I think she fucked herself up on the disc when she released it because the way she did that, she had said all the stuff she had already said. But I feel like I think, well, first of all, I just want to say that I do fuck with Nicki. I'm not a bar, but I fuck with Nicki. She got bars. You hear me? Like, she hard.
Granted, if she wrote them or not, I don't care.
It don't matter. It's ghostwriters everywhere. You right. But my thing with Nicki is I will say that she's a bully. I have never found any reason and I didn't listen to music. I didn't follow it. You know, you don't like female rappers, but I do. I don't know why she don't like none of the other female rappers.
That's coming up behind her.
I never and she say that they don't be paying lineage and shit, but they do. Like, I don't, and then you don't even give them a chance to. Like, so I don't know what's going on with Nicki. I wish she would just rest and just wear her crown and sit back like all the other OGs do.
Yeah, but it's not like, okay, if they're not paying homage to you, it's like you think they just supposed to come in the game and be like, oh, Nicki, like what if they was never a fan of yours to pay homage to you? And it's not like they sampling anything you doing and then just don't acknowledge you at all. Like,
I just, you know, when it comes to female rappers, my favorite female rapper, contrary to what people may believe, because I never listened to her. I ain't gonna say I never listened to her. She don't really make shit no more. But I fuck with Remy Ma. That's a real rapper. Remy Ma can get out on the street and battle rap in the street with niggas. You know what I'm saying? She got real bars. I like the music that Nicki and Cardi B and them put out because it's good music. You know what I'm saying? It's entertaining. But when it come to bars, that like for real bars, I fuck with Remy Ma. So, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really too much into their little beef right now that they got going on. I ain't on no side.
I'm not on no sides neither. I just really think it's like a health, not a health, but it's kind of one of those things like you just watching somebody just spiral in front of your face. And it's like, why ain't her team or nobody helping her? Because
it's definitely one of them things. It's definitely one of them things that we want. I'm like ready to jump into the future so I can look back and see like, damn, that's Nicki Minaj. You know? Yeah. Because like no shade, I love Whitney. You know what I'm saying? Whitney was a beautiful singer, but our parents watched that go down. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So like they saw her from that, and I think that's what we doing, watching Nicki go down. I hope not.
Somebody just got to take that fucking phone from her because she's on live. She's on live. Too fucking much.
You know what? Like
maybe Roman is like I think real as fuck.
It could be. She needs to get some fucking help.
I just think that's just part of the culture when it comes to hip hop, and it's just like that because I done seen it happen with other females rappers. Like I told y'all before we started, I didn't know that Lotto and Ice Spice.
But they don't sit on live and be for 48 hours,
right?
Talking about nothing.
No, I get that, but even though they made songs about each other and shit like
that's what they do. Making songs is what motherfuckers do. Like if you gonna say some shit, say it in a song, make some money off of it.
Right. If I got $1 million, if I'm a millionaire, I just don't see myself having 48 hours to sit on live, 48 hours straight, and talk about Courtney for 48 hours. What the fuck was I doing for 48 hours?
I just think like she's feel like more so threatened by, you know,
get
the competition. Because at one point in time, like this is the truth, and I'm wrong. I could be wrong.
Everybody has their day.
I feel like this with Nicki Minaj with that situation. I feel like that's what it was a point in time when Nicki Minaj literally was like the best female rapper. I wouldn't even know she didn't have no competition.
She didn't have no competition.
Wasn't nobody out there. And then my first time, you know, the Lil' Kim situation, I got it was just a change in the guard. But when I seen the little beef came between her and Cardi, that's when I'm like,
For one, it's a lot of rappers. It's a lot of people. It's not easy. It's not hard to get discovered here if you're a rapper. You can just go on YouTube and throw a couple bars. People start resharing your shit, reposting your shit. You can make it quick. So that's why it wasn't enough female rappers to compete with. Like when Nicki was up, it was just Nicki.
Yeah, it was just Nicki.
Really, and she was Young Money, all the dudes. Like she had the little Barbie thing, the little, you know, like
she definitely came out and made some noise. But her time,
what is the thing she be doing? Like the animated stuff or whatever like that. She had everybody in the chokehold. You know what I'm saying with that. But now it's so many female rappers, and she's getting older. She's not young anymore. We don't know if she's going through a midlife crisis or not.
And these bitches, these new, like the younger bitches, they
coming hard.
They coming hard. You know how they been doing this whole little females only rap about sucking dick, this and that. Not these new little young bitches. And I ain't talking about Sexy Red and them. I'm talking about these hood bitches that you got to look on YouTube right now just to still see them. Couple bitches from Flint. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about they come in bars.
Yeah, just like Cashed Out. Like Cashed Out. She don't talk about fucking and sucking on niggas all the damn time. That bitch be talking about getting her own bag, her own Cubans, her own jewelry, her own everything. and not sucking dick or fucking or whatever the fuck the case may be. Like it's a
Cash
different
Doll
wave of
definitely one that got
different
bars,
female rappers.
This rap as a whole. Again, they call me old head. They want to. As a whole, I think rap then went down a lot because it's a lot of niggas don't put enough. Like I was talking to John when he was up here. They don't put enough work into their albums. Enough fuckers trying to find the quickest TikTok song and go viral and shit like that.
I mean,
but when it comes to the female side of it, I feel like this is stronger as the females have been ever because there's so many different females now.
It is. And another one that got bars.
Just imagine back in the day the shit you used to have to do to get discovered. You used to literally have to try to send your tape somewhere,
send your tape
somewhere, try to bump into somewhere, see them somewhere, gotta basically perform in front of them and type of shit. Like you gotta prove to yourself. All you gotta do now is put your shit on fucking TikTok or social media, and motherfuckers keep sharing your shit, and that's how
guess
motherfuckers
what? You can just
get
tag
discovered.
the motherfucker.
Yeah, keep tagging. Y'all tell him, look at my shit. Y'all tell him
look
that.
At my shit.
Motherfuckers be in a room just like this, scrolling down social media trying to find their next whatever person they want.
It's a room full of motherfuckers.
Just like this. Out. Like, oh, you see her? She kind of hard, this, and that. Like, it's so easy for motherfuckers to get discovered.
I'm with you.
I can't wait for Tyler Perry to run across me because, baby. I'm ready. Bobby. Did I nail it? Because I can play Whitney if I want to.
I'm with you.
Who I need to play?
I'm with you.
Look at her. Snacks.
I ain't arguing. I'm with you.
Did y'all see me do my Whitney?
So, yeah. So, I'm going to get into mine, then we can go get into the topic.
I got no hair. Okay.
So, mine is, saying, so, in light of Black History Month, I'm going to use Black History sayings.
Clap, 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 clap.
So, I'm going to use the one from Malcolm X. It's a bunch from Malcolm X, but the one I'm going to use is, because I was going to use the one about the haircut, and that was one they said that if a man spend as much time.
How you going to say you was going to use it?
I'm going to still say it. I'm still going to say it, but I'm not going to
Don't confuse me.
I'm not about to go into that, what it means. You can take it for this. He said if a man spend as much time with his brain as he do with his haircut, he'd be better off. And I got what he said, but I'm about to go in. If can't nobody catch that, they can't catch it. You know what I'm saying? But the one I'm going to use is if you have no critics, you're likely doesn't have any success. And that's something I see with a lot of people, from average person to, the people who out there with big clouds, big following, actors, entertainers, whatever. If you don't have nobody saying nothing about you, you're not doing anything. Like, you're not really getting there. If you start becoming successful at anything, you're going to have people that's going to have shit to say to you. You just have to learn how to deal with that shit. You don't get mad because somebody say something about you or critique you.
You mean you saying it like not negative, but like
negative or positive? Yeah, they criticize you, whatever. It's got to come. You're not going to get through life like that.
It's people that move in silence for sure and never get the acknowledgement of what they've been doing. So I don't think that...
They have critics. Even people who move in silence, they might not have the critics out. There's somebody's critiquing them. You're not going to be successful because somebody going to see you being successful and have something to say. You're just not going to be successful and nobody's not going to say nothing. I don't give a fuck how quiet you do it because somebody... They
have something to say if you fail. So
that's my point. Like, they had something about Jesus, said something about Jesus on the cross. So when that one, I'm with that one. If you got critics, man, you're going to have critics if you're going to be successful. If success coming, it comes with it. It might be good critics, bad critics, but it's how you going to react to it.
And another thing...
I was just gonna say I can take critics. That was all.
And another thing, like with Meg Thee Stallion, when she was discussing like the so-called beef with her and Nicki, or the case may be, she also had like a valid point when she said like she been going through some stuff, she been healing, she been going to therapy or whatever like that. So she had to remove herself. I guess a lot of her friends or her people she used to be with feel some type of way because she moved herself away from them. Like, it's no beef, it's no none of that, but some people you just don't need to sit with no more. And she said her friends knew how bad social media got to her. So, like, she'll just want to go out, like, she'll be happy, whatever the case may be. And here go her friends showing her shit that motherfucker say on social media. She said she don't have social media downloaded to her phone. So her friends would be the one, like, basically making her cry. She like, I'm that person, once I see negative shit on social media, like, it had me fucked up my whole day, all fucked up, and my friends was the ones who kept showing me the negative shit people would be saying about me on social media and all that. She like, that shit brought me down. So she said she has stepped away from that type of stuff or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? She on this other journey or whatever like that. So she don't fuck with people no more. And people think it's beef. It's not beef. You just not good for me. And I feel like some people, like with real life, they can't understand. They always think it's beef when you kind of separate yourself from certain people. Or you acting funny because you with this person, or you acting funny because you with that person. It's like, no, you just not growing, I am.
Hey, you know what they say? Everybody can't go with you to the next level.
Right.
I don't know.
And they don't understand that shit.
These next 365 days, I don't know who's gonna be here, but whoever ain't, fuck them.
That's the real. I mean, you can't say it no better than that. So we're gonna get off into the topic, man. And you know, this is funny to me. I'm trying to find the little clip, the actual lady, but when I find it, I'm gonna give her a credit. But I remember seeing this, and I sent y'all the clip because the dude remixed it and made it funny. So it's this chick, she's on social media and she got a lot of followings from just uplifting black men. Again, I go to the comments. When you go to the comments...
I need you to be specific and tell the followers that this is a Caucasian woman.
Well, yeah, it's a white woman. I was getting to that. And I was trying to find her IG. And they be cooking her, dog. When I say them black girls be on there cooking her, yeah, you go fuck with her if you want to. Her food going to taste like this. She going to have cats on the... on the counter, they be cooking her, and I'm like, damn, why she can't uplift black men?
Okay, so
you want to go get a Becky? Go get a Becky. I'm like,
okay,
ain't nothing wrong with her uplifting black men. Do as a black woman, I don't think anything is wrong with a white woman uplifting a black man if she is genuinely uplifting a black man
type of shit, or not just being this is your niche on social media.
Yeah, see, that's what's hard about social media. You don't know if people doing it for social media or not. Just like you know, all of these people that come on there on TikTok and you see up at the top, somebody will be done wrote them and said, why don't you talk like you regularly supposed to talk? And then they get on there and it's a white girl and she talking hood as fuck just like us. And she like, no, this is how I talk. You feel me? Like, I mean, there's some ghetto white motherfuckers that was born and raised in the hood.
In the hood.
And they talk just like us.
And I found her name is Booty Bree on IG. Booty Bree 1. On IG. And it's just crazy because, you know, and regardless, because I seen people in the comment like, I don't ever see you with a black man. And then I went through her shit and I looked, I said, she got two, you know.
And some people.
Okay, that's kids. Another thing. Why does she got to be with a black man to uplift a black man?
It's like, I don't, you know, and I get mad because Dr. Umar might be on my ass because that clip I sent y'all, my man was cracking a joke. That shit funny as hell to me.
It is. It was funny as fuck.
Dr. Umar, and be like, to me, it's like, it fucks me up, and I ain't about to go down this rabbit hole, but I'm going down another one. This one I'm not. It fucks me up because I have some of these, you know, what they call them, hot tep, whatever you saw type brothers coming here kicking this shit. Everybody come from us. We come from Africa. We the original man. I'm like, all right, if that's true, then why the fuck does it matter if I fuck with her or not? Because she come from the same spot I come from, right?
Okay, my thing is with
biracial.
People? Yeah.
Or biracial.
No, she's talking about like going with a white woman.
Yeah, if we all come from the same spot, what's the problem me talking to this white woman?
I think that their stance isn't so much about where we come from. It's the perspective that white people have of black people. I think that Umar, he said a lot of stuff that I agree with, but some stuff I do be kind of on edge with. But basically for me, I feel like his basic stance is that we will, in layman terms, we will never be them. They will never look at us as equal. They will never respect us no matter what. No matter if we have kids by them, no matter if we marry them, they're always going to look at black people as the inferior. So I think his thing is, why would you be with somebody that looks at you as an inferior?
But see, and this is my thing, is am I trying to
Am I using the right word? Because it sounds like I'm high.
No, you said inferior. That's the word. If I'm not trying to, if I'm getting with somebody because I like the way they treat me, and I feel like that's for me, this ain't for my whole fucking race. Right. This is for me.
Yeah.
If she makes me happy, why the fuck I can't? If she was fucking green,
my thing is,
she made me happy. Why the fuck would it matter?
I don't have a problem with white people at all. I did, which I'm kind of growing, I should say. I can't say I don't like, I don't care for, what you call that?
You don't care for interracial relationships?
That. I don't care. I didn't care for it. But if that's your thing, that's your thing. But my thing is, when you get with a white man, I mean a white girl or black or vice versa, I just feel like don't throw it up in the next black woman face. That's where I have a problem with when you trying to down a black woman, like, because I don't have them problems over here, or she don't nag over here. And that's where we start beefing with each other, is because, okay, we think white women are stupid. They think they do whatever y'all say, or whatever the case may be. And then the thing with us that they use on us, like, oh, they like us, like, all you do is nag, you a bitch, you this, you don't do that. So it's like you men are putting us against each other, to where, like, no, we don't like the white woman or the black woman, or the case may be, is because men get with a white woman and think they just instinct or some shit, like, oh, it's better over here, like, I don't go through that at home, it's peaceful, it's this, it's that. Like, that's what I don't like, is when they try to put us against each other. If you like your white woman, like your white woman. Don't compare us.
Yeah, not even, my thing ain't even putting us against each other, because at the end of the day, like I said, I feel like at the end of the day, we're always going to be against each other because of history and because of how
and you can't understand me as a black woman.
And you can't understand me. And guess what? I can't understand you, ma'am. Just like you said, I can't understand why you want this cat to run around this house and be on your stove and all of that shit. I don't get it. I can't understand how you can go in here and you have white privilege. It's a lot of shit I don't understand. But if you genuinely are not a racist and you're with a black man, or not with a black man, but you genuinely uplift black men, I don't see nothing wrong with it.
It's just, like I said, I'm with what Courtney said. I will talk about it, because it is different for, talking to a white woman, an average white woman, to a black woman. But I don't sit back and I might crack jokes about it, but I would never throw it up into another black woman's face. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is a difference.
Right. It is.
I done seen it. But
it's a difference because we are different.
Okay, and this might be going on another rabbit hole.
Start with them old phases, Rob.
But it's like, okay, am I wrong because I was raised different? Is something wrong with me because I'm raised different from a white woman? Like, from our household, we are raised to be. We didn't have our dad in the household. So we raised to be independent. We raised to go get it on our own. We raised to be strong as shit. We raised to be tough like a boy. So when we get with a man, it's kind of hard to, like, because in our mind, you're going to fail us. You're going to leave. You're going to whatever. So I got to handle business on our own. But a white woman, she always had her mom and dad, granted or whatever. They taught to be submissive. They taught to take care of a man, cater a man, do this, be loving, and all that different type of shit. So I can't help it that I was raised to be strong, have an opinion and all this type of shit, and a white woman don't. Right.
I'm with you. Like, but it's just, like I said, I done seen this, and for me, it's a big thing because I done seen the post. But for me, like I said, like what you just said, your environment is going to shape how you are looked at and how you raised. And like you said, I know for a lot of black women, they're not coming from, homes where the mom and dad been together the whole time.
Showing us how to love.
Yeah, showing you how to be this and like that. You coming from where you had to survive. So you
and half the time it's not even survive, because my mama was well off.
When I say survive,
it's just, like, I haven't seen her. Well, my stepdad was there, but they wasn't loving. Like, I don't know. Like, they just wasn't affectionate like that. But I didn't see, like, like the loving, the hugging, the kissing. Oh, I love you, or coming in the house kissing and hugging. Hey kids, how y'all day going? I didn't experience that type of family or whatever.
I don't like to see. I'm sorry. I don't like to see. This was a random thought I was just having. Well, not really random. I don't like to see a black man be in a relationship with a black woman and like it's not no support, it's not no uplifting. You not being the man, you not leading, you not taking care of home. Like, what the fuck? And then we see that same black man, and you know what I'm saying, you leading your household, you saying she doing this. Like, I don't think that black people give each other enough chance in relationships. That's just that on that. I think our relationships within our own culture is failing because we don't give each other like, we don't give each other.
We don't help. We don't give each other a break at all.
We don't build each other. We don't give each other no break. It's like the black women do make it hard. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all do make it hard. Like, y'all don't understand. Y'all, it's like the black man fought us for being independent, but it's not really our fault. It's your daddy's fault for not being in the house. It's just an ongoing.
But I feel like everybody know what they want out of a relationship. Whether you keep posting it on social media. You say you want flowers, you want dates, you want hugs. You know that's something you want. And men say the same shit. So it's like, if we all want this type of shit, why we just can't come together?
Because I'm going to say like this, like I said, I'd never be that person. Like I said, I'm about to be sitting out here, down. And if I was talking to a white woman, I'm not about to be down on a black woman. But that is different. Like what we was just talking about. When a lot of white girls coming from a household where it's more so traditional.
The white girls that don't act black.
Yeah, that's what I'm at. I ain't talking about the ones.
You talking about real Becky.
Yeah. I don't want to say that, but you could say real Becky. They coming from a household where it's still traditional, mostly. You know what I'm saying? Like, the dad is in the household, they're married, ain't no outside kids for the most part. Dad taking most of the financial. Mom is there to make sure the house is going.
Not stressed.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So that's the difference.
They are the American dream.
They are, for the most part, more submissive than the average black woman, but I'm not going to tear the average black woman down either because she's more submissive. You know what I'm saying?
And 8 out of 10 dudes do that.
Right, they do that, but then they also were not providing and doing what they're doing for that white
because
woman.
It's natural.
Y'all making it hard for us. That's why we mad.
It's like it's like y'all want us to see y'all true colors, and we got to see you broke. We got to see you emotional. We got to see you all this.
But
then when you get with a white woman, it's like, oh, now you this Hercules ass dude. You a provider. You a counselor. You this, and you want to make sure that household, but you just ran me to the through
the mud. That's crazy.
That don't make sense.
And like I said, and the thing is, the clip I sent y'all was funny because you have guys like Dr. Umar. You can't date outside the race. Why the fuck I can't date outside the race? If she's making me happy and it's quote unquote you high tech, but however you call it, niggas saying that we all come from Africa and that we all from the same. So
I don't even know that word you be.
That's why. But listen,
none of the people that you see coming in this bitch and they get to talking about all that extra other shit. They just
energy,
the woke people.
Woke people.
Over woke
This
people.
is my thing. Yeah. I feel like it's a mixture of what you believe. And I mean like spiritually or religious wise or whatever, like what you believe, morals, history is so much because Umar be really saying some good shit. And I get what he's saying. We're supposed to breed within ourselves. We're supposed to love within our same race. You know what I'm saying? And his only thing is we as a culture break down faster than any other culture there is in the world. We do not stick together. You know what I'm saying? In all honesty, how many Chinese people you see with mixed kids? Not a fucking lot. I've never seen a mixed Chinese kid. Okay, I've never seen. I haven't seen. I've never seen one. I can't say that. I didn't seen a Chinese with a black man, or you know what I'm saying. I done seen the relationships, but I never seen a kid.
I done seen kids.
You know what I'm saying? They breed within them, and I hate to use the word breed, but that's what it is. They do it within themselves. You know what I'm saying? The Chaldeans and the Arabs, they do that shit.
More people probably like our age are probably doing that. Our age. But
like, what you mean, like branching out?
Yeah,
man. Hey, hold on, man.
Like probably,
it's funny as hell. He said, "I'm not dating nobody that would have sold me back then."
No, for real, like, because that's what I'm saying, and that's the part I'm saying. Umar be feeling like, how the fuck can you even spin the block and wake up and look at this motherfucker and think about the shit that went down? He be really thinking logically.
And then I'm gonna just spin the block like on Jeezy. And Jeezy is my favorite. Everybody should know Jeezy is my nigga. Like he can't do no wrong. But this one was like a slap in the fucking face. For one, you date whatever she is. What is she? Asian? What is she? I don't even know what the fuck she is.
I don't know what she is, but I can say she's Oriental.
She's different.
That's the word.
But it's like that's who you chose to marry. You were so happy, this, and that. And then when shit don't go right, when she don't understand you, it is now you need your black queen. Now you need a black woman. That
now you want me alone to come.
Now you want to spin the block on a black bitch that can make you feel like you king again or whatever the fuck the case be. And I just don't accept that shit. Jeezy has lost me as a motherfucking fan.
I feel like.
Personally, not personally.
Yeah, personally, not as a fan. I feel like it be just crazy because we have to sit back and watch y'all get towed down and watch bad shit happen to y'all, especially celebrities though. Soon as they get a little money and they go get them a white girl, and again, I am not a person that's racist, but soon as y'all go get y'all a white girl, they do shit just like Jonathan Mayers. Now we saw that video. He was pushing her back in the car to stop fighting her, okay? She got out and chased that man. Blocks away though, and now you getting domestic violence. Y'all go and let them white bitches tear your career down. They go and have babies.
And then want us to heal you and pick you back up.
You want to come back after you have 4 kids by her and you paying $9 million in child support.
Listen, I used to feel like that, but it changed, and that's why I'm gonna change. You know, I'm play devil advocate on that one. I see black sisters tear niggas down.
That's after we've been tore down.
That's not true. I'm gonna stop you right here. Hold on. Let me stop you right here.
But we don't go straight to no white man.
We
go get another black man.
Hold on. You could be another black woman. You tear down another black man. I use one right now. I watched Mike Tyson end up going down. That nigga lost his whole prime fucking with a chick.
Okay, but this is what I'm saying.
His whole fucking prime. This man was at the peak of everything.
What he do? Guess what?
She said he raped her. Now here comes the thing. Raped or not, I'm not there for that. I'm saying you show your ass up to motherfucking Mike Tyson, the richest nigga in sports at this time at 2 a.m. What the fuck you coming to this room for at 2 a.m.?
No, it's no.
Okay, no, it's no. We still know that.
Listen, I'm not knocking that. I'm just saying, why the fuck did you even come there?
Okay, guess what? Did he go to a white woman after that? No, we didn't. Thank you, Mike Tyson, for still standing behind the black woman and keeping it real.
And this is my thing again, like I said.
Shout out to you.
Here we go. If I'm dealing with a white woman, I'm dealing with an Asian woman, I'm dealing with whoever the fuck I'm dealing with.
We don't call the police. We don't do none of that shit.
That's
y'all
not
go
true.
To jail. Y'all get cases.
That's not true either, because I can name women's.
We're not saying that it don't happen. We're not saying it don't fucking happen. Yes, the fuck they do.
I'm not gonna sit up and be like, all white women do it too. It's the person. It goes back to the person. Just because you get with a white woman don't mean because you with this white woman, she automatically gonna be.
It's some people who been with a white woman, ain't shit happen, no scandal happened, or nothing happened. It's genuine love. But I bet that black man wasn't tearing down the next black woman when he got with that white woman.
If you gonna date outside your race, this is what I'm saying. I don't have a problem. You could be for the movement of bettering black people and have. I done seen people get mad about this. If a person got a white wife or an Oriental wife or whatever, a different race, and they're still trying to propel the black race, I see motherfuckers won't even listen to them and say shit to them because they automatically, why you with her? Nigga, I'm
Dr.
with her.
Umar.
I'm with her because she makes me happy.
Umar wife?
No, he was on Joe Budden podcast.
Man, let me tell you, I was
one of the dudes on the podcast got a white wife or whatever like that, and he couldn't say nothing for real because you got a white wife. So you can't vote your opinion on shit because he had a white wife.
Y'all know how I feel about people and their opinions and how they care so much about people in life. I'm not saying don't be woke. Shout out to Dr. Umar, but he is a person that I feel like you just let your emotions and your opinion get the best of you, and like he just really be like, fuck a motherfucker when they associated with white people. Like, you can't do that. You got to be realistic, too. This is America. You feel me? I'm a businesswoman. I got to deal with white people. You know what I'm saying? So you can't just make it seem like we supposed to we ain't in segregation. That nigga be tripping sometimes. He act like you ain't even supposed to say one word to him. Like, they everywhere.
That's where I get off at with it. You know, whoever make you happy, make you happy.
And definitely.
Now, I have a problem with this. Now, I know some black dudes that only fuck with white women. Now that throws me off. I'm like, and I ain't gonna say no names. I'm serious. I know homeboys like that. Like, you only deal. I'm like, why the fuck are you only? When I was younger, my grandma used to kick that shit to me. I ain't gonna lie. But as I got older and got to move around, I'm like, shit. If I run into a white woman and she's cool, I'm fucking with it.
The saying is,
I think that a black man that has never dated a white woman is intimidated by a black woman and I don't always blame it on, like, you know, so I think it could be some level of intimidation. The black woman can be intimidating, especially for a man who ain't got no confidence. So he gonna be drawn to the weaker white woman. Not all white women are weak. I'm not saying that. I don't want y'all to exile me, but in our eyes, that's just how it goes. Yeah. They choose the white woman because they're weaker than the black woman.
I hear a lot of immature men. I'm not gonna say real men or whatever. I'm just gonna say they're immature. I hear a lot of men basically say when they date a white woman, they can do whatever over there. Like,
right.
We nag. Of course, you ain't coming in my house late as hell. Of course, you can't fucking cheat on me. Of course, you can't do this. Of course, I'm not finna give you all my goddamn check or whatever the fuck the case may be.
Like my dog Dante just said that black dudes that only fuck with white women because black women never was interested in them. Now, that one I can understand that. Now, that makes sense. It's some... And I see you looking like that. I get what he's saying.
I mean, if that's what it is,
that's what it is. If everybody is not interested.
Hold on, I'm get what he's saying. What if I done seen this too? You went to school, females in your school wasn't showing you no love. You wasn't getting that, you know, or they wasn't just making it known that they would fuck with you.
Didn't you just say that?
I just said that. Listen, let me tell you something. That's intimidation. Let me tell you, that is not a good excuse. I know a lot of niggas that went to Beecher.
I don't know I'm not saying that's intimidation. I get where he's saying from that standpoint. Like, if you wasn't getting checked for like that,
I'm about to tell you.
And you go, let's say you get to high school or you go somewhere and you start getting around white girls, and guess what? They start hollering at you and show you interest.
Okay,
I get that. Shit,
okay.
That's what I'm gonna fuck with.
This is what I'm saying. If you was chatty in school, you was chatty in school. Now that don't got nothing to do. That don't mean that ain't no black girls
I'm gonna stop you right there. Listen, that's where I'm getting at. What you consider
chatty? No, it was.
Don't mean I'm black.
Yeah,
she black. Just because you chatted me, don't mean you chatted her. You should have went to another black school.
Listen, just because your mama put you in the school don't mean that you got the ability to leave.
So just because this white girl say you cute don't mean that she likes you.
Did you hear what I just said?
Did you see
because then it's the complex. You being the only black kid and all the white women want you.
Did you see Get Out?
Listen what I just said.
The fuck?
I'm with you, but you listen what I just said. That's what I'm saying. If your confidence not up because you've been around black women, they ain't been showing you no.
So you gonna go around white women and build false confidence?
They
can't tell you what a black man's supposed to be. Okay, that's what I mean when they say keep shit in your race. This shit can really get deep because that's why people grow up. When you go to a white school your whole life, right? And I'm talking about whole life. From pre-K to high school, you went to a white school, not a white black school like Carmen. I'm talking about a white school. You went to fucking Owasso. When you come around your family in the hood, because your family from Northern York, you feel me? But you done been living in Owasso your whole time. You're going to be different, right? Because they can't show you how to be black. They can only show you how to be white, what they are. So if you only been around white girls and they the only ones that attracted to you or whatever, like, then you're not even you what they want you to be.
But this my thing to go back to it again. I get where you coming from.
You ain't give us a chance to like you in school. How you know we didn't like you because you ain't talk to us?
That's what I'm saying. That's the other side. That's what I'm getting at. If you can sit back and say, hey man, I'm seeing other guys, because it's a black school, y'all's checking for them or whatever. For whatever reason you checking for them. I'm not getting checked for it. But then I finally get around a different race of women and they fucking with me. Naturally, I'm gonna want to fuck with them.
Naturally, you ought to find out why. Why the fuck did my race did not? Okay, listen. When a fucking monkey is with a group of monkeys and they kick him out and he had to go live with the fucking lions, you don't think he gonna be thinking like, why the fuck didn't the monkeys want me? Yeah, he might become a lion, but what the fuck? Why didn't y'all? Well, I gotta figure my own people.
But listen, you missing.
You don't care. I'm not missing.
No, you thinking like that because you grew up in a black area in a black school.
I went to white school.
I'm thinking that as in she went to white school.
I went to fucking public.
I'm gonna read this comment.
St. John Vianney.
Black men
private
with
school.
White women because they're weak or because their mothers was belligerent, which made them never want to date their own race. That could be true.
Too. That could be true.
Kid trauma. We already didn't have Chia. Shout out to Chia. But
my thing is with that I had wanted to double back on with the men and women situation with going with white or going with black is the fact that if I've been in a household, you're a man that was in a single household or whatever the case may be. You knew how your mama had 2 jobs, she's struggling, she's doing this, she's independent. You seeing that, you don't want to, when you finally get in a relationship, you don't want to flip that, reverse that and be the man of the house or whatever the case may be. Like,
right.
You want your bitch to be, my mom had 2 jobs, she worked full-time jobs. Why would you want your bitch struggling when you seeing how your mama was?
Exactly.
Right.
It seems like you want the opposite, just like people who daddy ain't there. It seems like you would want to be a better daddy. Yeah, you know what it's like to not have a daddy.
You would think that. Like you would fucking think that.
No, I'm with you, but that's why I said I get both sides of that situation. You know.
The only thing I have about the race shit is the throwing the shit up in my face. That's the only thing
I just feel like that school shit was some bullshit because out of the whole fucking high school of black kids, that some bitch talked to you. Not you specifically, but so that's an excuse, and I don't really think I liked that part of our conversation because it is no way that you went through whole school and nobody showed you no play. It was a fucking girl that showed you some play.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. The chattiest people at our school, I ain't gonna say no names and they gonna know we thought they was chatty, but the chattiest niggas at our school that we showed no play to right now is married to black women.
This is what I'm gonna say, and I'm not.
Shout out to y'all.
I'm gonna say this, and this is me being honest. I know dudes who didn't get any play in high school. I mean,
what is no
when
play?
I say none, I mean,
no, he didn't tell you he got his dick sucked by the little retarded black girl in special ed class. Somebody fucked with him.
No, I know niggas who didn't get no play in high school. This ain't me just saying this. I
understand you saying
they didn't get no play. They didn't get none.
That.
So this my thing. That didn't mean once they left high school they didn't start getting played. But when they was in high school, they wasn't getting any play.
I don't believe no play. Now, when the ugliest motherfuckers was getting their dick sucked at Beecher. Listen,
I can't say I didn't go to Beecher.
I went
to Martin, I went to Northern, I went to Holmes, and I went to Northwestern. I know niggas who didn't get any play like that.
So they left out of high school virgins.
Yes.
You're fucking.
I know niggas who left out of high school.
That y'all ain't no real niggas because our seniors made sure all our seniors.
Nah, listen, this is my thing. I was about to say, nigga, if you wasn't getting no ass, you wasn't getting no ass. That had nothing to do with me, nigga. I'm not out here advocating for you to bust a nut, nigga. You better get out of them trenches because they were so scared to open up and say something to a female. If she didn't come say something,
I can't help it if you ain't got no fucking confidence.
Right, if you ain't got
that's what turned me the fuck off on you any goddamn way.
So how you gonna put off that insecurity? You not having no confidence on me,
motherfucker. You already showing me you can't lead worth a goddamn.
But listen, all I'm saying is I'm giving the other side of the game. That's what I'm saying. That is the other side. Now listen.
You have no game.
This is my thing again. Most black girls I went to school with, when I was going to school with, they weren't the ones that made the initial move. Now, once you make the move on them, they talking to you, but they didn't make the move initially.
Right. So you don't
again, just because you're chatty and you don't know how to pursue a woman is my fault you went to white people?
Hold on, you keep calling them chatty, but this is my thing.
Okay, is it the word that's fucking you up? Is because you're not confident?
No, it's not the word. This is what's fucking me up. Well, to this race, the way I naturally act, I'm not chatty to them. I'm not. I got confidence in them.
What the fuck we just say?
You
don't have the confidence to step to a black woman, but you chatty enough for a white woman, is what you're saying.
No, I'm not. I'm not going to use that.
Exactly what you're saying.
No,
that is exactly what you just said.
No, we are saying the same thing. I'm not going to use that derogatory word.
Whichever way.
Because this is my thing. I'm not going to say that.
Same shit. Tomato.
You chatty. Because this black girl didn't want her flavor.
Well, confident. You're not confident to step to me, but you're confident to step to a white woman. Why? Why?
You just missed what I said. That white girl probably stepped to him first.
Whichever way.
Yeah, so that's the difference. I can't get mad at that situation because his brother only want to talk to white girls.
That's right there.
That's why.
That's why y'all fucked up because the white woman approached him and that's how he ended up getting his no confidence. Y'all supposed to date us, nigga.
But again,
you supposed to date the woman. You supposed to approach the woman. So they done fucked up already. That whole correlation you just said was bad. That's why y'all have the
correlation is cool because I look at it from this standpoint. I'm gonna use this my own situation. Again, I went to school with all blacks. I can count in my school, every school I've been to except for Northern, because I wasn't there long enough. Every school I've been to, this is no lie. Any nigga that know me know I ain't lying. I got some of my dogs in here right now. My dog, Devon.
Get to the story.
Zeke in there. Girl, stop hating. So I know how many black people.
Friend, no hater, light skin.
I know how many black people. You know what I'm saying?
How many black people in y'all school?
No, how many white people in school? I can't tell you how many black people.
How many white people was in the school?
When I went to Martin,
what's their names?
I'm gonna break it down to you. When I went to Martin, it got to a point where there's only one white guy in the whole fucking school. He had some brother left, Steve. He was like trailer trash. You know what I'm saying? That's what they was. You know what I'm saying? When I got to Holmes, it was 2 white people in that bitch. When I left out that bitch, that's what it was. That's why Zeke put in the okay side to it.
That's crazy. Do you remember the remember the white girl Casey? Mm-hmm. We had Casey. We had Richard Emery.
Beecher, listen,
we had
Beecher was different.
Joseph
Beecher
Russell.
was different because of where, Beecher was a little bit different. When I got the Northwestern,
it wasn't that much. We only had like 4.
We had Andrew, we had Chris Sproles and Matt Sproles. That was it.
Yeah, we had every school on like Beecher we all had about 5.
We had a lot. We had a lot.
At Summit, we had a lot. When I went to high school,
what was the moral of this story?
I'm getting to it. So here comes my point. For me to talk to a white girl, the first time I talked to a white girl, I was literally uncomfortable. Why? Because I had never been around them. So my shit was talking to black. That's all I knew was black girls. When I talked to a white girl, I was, I'm like, how the fuck do I even approach her? I felt awkward. So I could understand the flip side from a nigga that never got nothing from a black, no confidence, no love from a
My thing is,
I could understand it because my first time seeing white girls, really, really get to see white girls was playing sports, but then you couldn't really talk to them. When I got to the skills center, my last semester of 12th grade, I got the skills center, I said, damn. I ended up being in an all-white class. It was only 3 black people in there. And I felt out of place. And when the white girls would even say shit to me, I kind of felt like what my grandmama was talking about. I better not say that.
My thing is, like, why do they feel like I have never felt uncomfortable, or like how your definition of what you're saying, like you wouldn't even know how to talk to white people. They just people to me.
Let me tell you something. White man coming to me and he fine as hell and he want to holler at me. I ain't gonna feel no type of way.
I have never felt comfortable.
Any of my dudes in the live right now, man, y'all comment. Before I'm talking about growing up, your first time talking to a white girl, did you feel confident about it or did you feel awkward or anything uncomfortable about it? Let me know in the comments.
I guess that's the difference between men and women. I never had a confidence complex. Like a white person, granted, I'm not racist, but y'all the same. I feel like y'all not black, but I don't hold y'all to no standard. Like
it wasn't a standard.
I had a white boyfriend when I was in. Look, I had a white boyfriend when I was in elementary. So
I went to private school.
So stop right there. You was around them.
No, but it wasn't a.
I wasn't raised in them. Right. My mama put me in a private school in 5th grade.
You got to think about what you're telling us. You saying Beecher was different and our schools was different, and you're right. Because the white boy went to our school was Richie Emmerich. Richie black. Okay? Yeah. He's still black to the day. So I can't really say all of the white kids that went to Beecher were black.
Because they in the same community and all this type of shit. They don't think they better or they don't think
they mamas didn't feel no type of way. Richie mama came home, his house full of black kids. I mean, that's all he got around him. So it's like I can't really put them,
like with white.
Like if I lived out in Owasso, me going into their neighborhood.
See, I'm listening. This is a female saying this. I felt uncomfortable talking to a white dude fresh out of high school. He was hiding me from his parents. And
that's because he was white. Because he was actually white.
Hid from somebody. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. See, when I say white, and I'm not trying to be again disrespectful to any white person, Caucasian person listening to this. I'm not talking about the ones that act black. I'm talking about when I got the skills.
I won't even say act black. They in that community.
Like LeBron just said, I felt like I was going to jail talking to a white girl in Florida the first time. That's how I felt. It was uncomfortable. Like I don't even want to say shit to her.
But why talk to him? So what was your reason to even try to talk?
Is it fear?
I'm telling you, my first time talking to him because he said something to me. And I'm like, shit, I'm in that bitch. Again, I got 2 grandparents from straight down south. I done heard the stories. My grandmama tell me not to talk to no white woman. My granddaddy tell me not to talk.
See, they put fear in you all fucking ready. My family ain't never did that.
This is what I'm telling you. If you was the average black man growing up around when I was growing up before, hell yeah, you got fear.
You the same age as me.
If you go, hold on, listen to what I'm saying. I started talking to girls in the 90s, in the 2000s. If you just go back 40 fucking years, what happened to Emmett Till?
I wasn't 40 fucking years.
We understand that, but that's why we wonder why y'all talk to him, and y'all do. Go ahead.
Listen what I'm saying. Again, my son has white friends, and I don't feel comfortable around her. This is my homeboy Shay. It's just, if you didn't grow around white people, like we did, like I said, I didn't get to see white people interact with them till I got to fucking school.
So when I was starting to get around, like not the people that act black, like we said, not the black white tea people, but I was able to go around them at a young age because I played basketball and I was under a lawyer named Sam Ragnon. So when I was playing AAU, most of the girls that was good played with black schools, you know what I'm saying? Like Flint Affiliation, that's where Tootsie and all of them played at. I played with all white kids, you know what I'm saying? With all white girls. So I used to go out of town with all white girls. It was only me and Lucas Perry. We was the only black girls on the team. So I was able to be around it, and it is a difference, but it's crazy because even if they're not quote unquote racist, it's like they try hard to show you that they're not racist.
But you still see it.
I just think that overall, I know we almost to the end of our thing, but I just feel like overall it's just crazy how that race line can never be erased no matter what. Even if you genuinely fall in love with a white motherfucker and that's who you have kids with and that's who you marry, it's like the race line is still gonna be there no matter what.
You can't say, like, say if y'all arguing and you're a black man and you trying to get her to understand where you're coming from. She's not going to understand where you're coming from. She can tell you all day it's gonna be all right or this. Yeah. It's not gonna be all right. You don't understand how I feel.
The only thing they can do is try to be empathetic with us, and we can try to be, I guess, empathetic with them. But I feel like if you decide to be in an interracial relationship, that's gonna take some work.
I'm on the same thing, Shake, man. They told me not to try to trust white people. That's
what I don't not like white people. I don't trust them.
No,
I will say that.
That's what I said. I was told that. Now here comes the difference for me. Once I finally got out in the world and got to being around, I said, wait a minute. I started noticing when I got out. That's when I got comfortable around white people. When I got around them, I wasn't comfortable at first because I was literally around them. Man, when I was at Martin and Holmes, it wasn't even fucking Mexicans there. It was literally just blacks. That's it.
I can say that I will never.
Like it was
I
just
will be
blacks.
comfortable. I can get comfortable, but I'm never gonna be too comfortable, and I'm never gonna trust white people completely because I feel like I hate to have to break it all the way down to that, but I feel like if it come down, and it's me or you, or me or her, and she white and I'm black, you rolling with that white girl or that family member or whatever the fuck the case may be. I'm always going to be last on your list in my mind. So therefore, when shit pop up, I just don't trust them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to say this. Now, this is the funniest thing about it, too. Now, my granddad, like I said, but I remember this as I got older. He told me a story. He had never told me this when I was young, but I got older. I understand now why he did. He told me, like, Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you this. And he broke it down. He had a white friend that you said, you know, he was down and he had to leave up out that motherfucker because of some shit happened. That middle of the night get you up out this motherfucker. That's how I did my granddaddy. I ain't gonna go into the details about it, but he told me when he went back down there for a funeral, he said the first person that came to him was a white boy he used to beat up on and stuff because he was white. They was poor too, but he just, because they was white. But he said that was the first person that came there and checked on him. He said, now all white people weren't like that, but he said, I forgot the name of the guy, but he said that's the first person came and checked on him. And I realized this when I got to going around white people hooping and dealing with them, I said, damn, you know, it ain't what I thought it was.
Exactly.
When a white woman, the first time he talking to a white woman, it was uncomfortable. But after I kicked it with her for a while, I said, okay, I get it. I understand the difference.
For one, they are.
It was
I won't say they don't have their guards up, whether we're black or other white people or whatever. They more friendlier. We are more kind of like we aggressive. So we want to know, why are you doing this? It's always a why. Like, why you being so nice to me? Why is this? And like white people, they just open, like you said, your granddaddy went down there and that was the first person they checked on. Like, they are really like sympathetic. Like, they want to know what's going on.
Some of them are really sympathetic. I got a couple white friends. Me and Courtney had 2 white friends when we were younger. I talked to them on Facebook from still time to time. Jessica and Tamika, them was my dogs. And when I first stayed the night over their house, her granddaddy was racist. Like, didn't want me there. Like, that was my first experience with, like, for real racism. Like, he didn't want me in their kitchen, and it was just crazy because the grandmother was not racist, you know what I'm saying? And she down there cussing him out like, you don't treat her like that, da-da-da. And I'm tripping like, this shit for real. Like, he really don't like me all because I'm black. Like, that shit is crazy, you know what I'm saying? Since then, I've gained other white friends, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ashley, shout out to Erica. I love them, you know what I'm saying? I went to Ashley's wedding. I wasn't the only black person there, but shit, it was only a couple dots, but I didn't feel weird. Her family didn't make me feel weird, you know what I'm saying? Not to say that it wasn't somebody in there probably thinking like, what the hell this black girl doing here? But her parents didn't make me feel no type of way.
I just feel like if you're educated and you're not naive or whatever like that, you know how to maneuver through a crowd. Like, if you know what I'm saying,
you just got to be aware. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, and you got to teach your kids to be aware because they are black.
Yeah,
you know
like,
what I'm saying? And
be aware of somebody being funny or being rude or joking with you, but in a serious manner. But they put it off as a joke.
And that's what I'm gonna end it on because like this. Now this is the funny part. Now again, how I've been raised around nothing but blacks until I got became an adult. Now my 2 kids, in-house kids, they go to Grand Blanc. My son been in Grand Blanc from day one. Daughter got to Grand Blanc, I want to say 4th grade. All her friends are white. So, you know what I'm saying? All her friends are white. They white, and it's funny because when I had conversation with her about certain stuff, it'd be hard to have conversations with her about certain things, because guess what?
All her friends
white. My son, I crack jokes with my wife about it with my son because his girlfriends, not girlfriends, but I ain't gonna say that, but the girls that be hitting on him, like, they white. And I be cracking jokes. I'm like, when we had that grandkid come here and then the name become Tanner or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Gunner or some shit like that. So I be laughing about it. But I'm like, yeah, I said they're gonna come over here with the motherfucking, when it's Thanksgiving, they got raisins in the casserole and shit like that. You're gonna have to get used to it.
And I think it's crazy because I think that we're more accepting of things like that. Like our black kid can bring a white girl or a white boy home, and we ain't gonna be like, we ain't gonna take them in the other room and be like, what the fuck?
But
nigga?
You know what? I'm gonna say that. Me you know going to Grand Blanc, being around Grand Blanc, like we used to use the term, this is a racial slur for interracial people. You used to call them mutts.
I got in trouble for calling a girl a mutt.
Yeah. That's not used no more.
Nope.
Because I remember to see a mixed kid when I was growing up, I'm talking about from the age probably like 6 to like 13, 15, it was like,
and now they like glorify being mixed. Lotto name was mulatto, and that means mixed. So they told her like,
so she had to change.
Listen, if you look in the NBA right now, look at some of your top players, they're mixed.
Yeah.
It wasn't like that growing up. I didn't know no mixed NBA players when I was growing up. Think about it.
Everybody black. Shout out to being black.
Now it's more, that's why I say it used to be.
It's going to be more hard to be racist when you're a grandkid.
That's where, and I always said that. I said, how you going to end racism? I said, it's going to come into classism. I always said this because once you keep intermingling like it's going, you can't do, and it be weird when I say that. When I be at Walmart and shit, and I see, it's still weird to me, but I've been saying this shit for like the last 10 years. See a white woman coming out, motherfucker, she look like the white woman that will call the police on you. But you look at our grandbaby seeing this motherfucker smiling, we got
because she ain't got no choice. You right. Okay, look, I got something real quick before we leave. I just want to see if y'all, because we all been out of school for a long time, so before we leave, instead of saying what we was listening to, Tell me one person from Black history and what they did, Rob.
Oh, I can go with a bunch of
And
them.
don't name nobody like Rosa Parks. We already know.
Is it Charles Drew? I want to say it's Charles Drew. I could be wrong. Don't nobody crucify me, Charles Drew. But he was one of the motherfucking doctors that came through with like blood transfusion and things like that. I want to say it's Charles Drew. Don't get down on me if it's not. I know his last name Drew.
Okay.
I don't have one. I don't have one.
That's sad. Shout out to Madam C.J. Walker, damn it, for making the perm, because I love him, okay?
Yeah, I forgot the person.
The creamy crack.
Let me look up real quick. I know it's Charles Drew, man, because I had to do a report on him.
That's a damn shame, Courtney. You ought to have somebody off the back for that, for Black history.
I really don't. I had the high.
I don't even remember her from school. Shit, I ain't looked at no Black history, nothing.
Charles Drew.
Charles Drew, you was right. I was right.
Surgeon.
Madam C.J. Walker, shout out to you, my girl. I need this creamy crack. Ow.
And that's so we ain't gonna even. Yeah, we is.
Was it Madam C.J. Walker? Am I right?
Yeah, that's right.
Well, I'm talking about.
Because if I'm not mistaken, she like one of the first millionaires.
Okay, yeah, I think I'm right.
I think she like one of the first Black millionaires.
I bet she got anything to do with this nappy ass hair of ours.
If I ain't mistaken, she was one of the first Black millionaires.
She did the high comb too.
Oh, see?
But let me look her up right now before we get out here. Give her props. I want to say I am not mistaken. She was one of the first.
If she did the hot comb and the perm, my girl.
Yeah.
She's one.
Shout out to her.
Yep. She is recorded as the first female self-made millionaire in America.
Hey.
Not just Black female, period.
Shout out to her. That's why you know right now today that
invented in just in different forms.
That's why you know today that the Black hair. I'm gonna say woman hair. Period. Ain't even Black hair. Hair is a $1 billion industry.
It is.
Goodness gracious.
So it is. So we about to get out of here. Give out them social media tags.
Y'all know y'all can catch me on Instagram at Just Misty, JUSMYSTIE. Everything else, y'all, is Just Misty, JUS_NYSTIE. Make sure y'all tap in. I'm dropping content every day. And make sure y'all subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yep, you can catch me on Courtney Dixon on Facebook, Courtney Milan on IG, Courtney Dixon 10 on TikTok, KRTNEE on Snapchat.
And Bobby Frost Media on all social media. And listen, man, go tap in to the goddamn YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? I got to upload it more on Triparency, but check in on the Bobby Frost Media. Go check out the podcast because people always kept hitting me with that shit. Oh, y'all ain't on YouTube? It's on YouTube. Go look it up on YouTube. Check it out. We out there. So we out.